All right, so I believe this is our first shot of this video that I actually recorded, made a recording for. I already did a Batman Riddler shot with Robin. Unfortunately, I forgot to take a video of it, but you guys saw it at the beginning of the video, and you'll see it again at the end. But this setup here is just basically a Justice League Unlimited homage. That's it's one of the best pieces of DC, best DC series that there's ever been, in my opinion. That show was so good. Um, but yeah, just doing basically the Watchtower. We have Batman and Martian Manhunter up on this platform, and just kind of doing whatever they're doing, and then just kind of having a big open area like you saw in Justice League Unlimited, for all the other characters to walk around and do their thing, whatever exactly it is they're doing, and filling in the background with them, and just kind of trying to be as random as possible. We got Green Arrow and Flash in back, and then we got Stargirl and Stripe behind Batman, and then we have two of the lanterns. But yeah, it really turned out good. It has that nice open feeling like the TV show did up on the satellite. Yeah, it just turned out really good. So on to, let's do another shot. All right, everybody. So our next shot is kind of loosely based on the Batman movie that just dropped with Robert Pattinson. I actually just got out of it like an hour ago. So just kind of a quick, I don't know, non-spoiler review of my thoughts on the movie. It is the most Batman movie, Batman movie we've got. I absolutely loved it. And I've only seen it once, and I just saw it an hour ago, so maybe I'll feel differently after a second or third viewing. But it was just great. Like all the actors were spot on. I know some people have their hangups with Robert Pattinson. I'm not one of those people. He is a great actor. He's done a lot of good work outside of whatever the vampire movie was that he did, however long, Twilight. That's what it's called. But he's done a lot since then, and he was really good in this. I was a little worried about him being so scrawny looking, that he wouldn't, really fill out the suit good enough. And he's a very imposing Batman, like more so than Christian Bale, even I think. The costume itself is one of the better Batman costumes. It looked great the whole time, and he didn't look like he was suffocating in it like Christian Bale was. But yeah, the casting itself, between Jeffrey Wright and Paul Dano and John Turturro, I'm just so used to him kind of playing, goofball characters, or even him in that murder series he did on HBO. He doesn't really come off as imposing. So him as Carmine Falcone was really well done. He's a great actor. I shouldn't be surprised, but he was really good as Carmine Falcone. And then Colin Farrell was just amazing as Penguin. I can't wait to see what they do with him in the future. And Selena Kyle, I don't even know what else she's in, but man, she's probably the best Catwoman. I think she just really did a good job with her role. You know, and like I said, it's the most Batman film we've had. It just seems like there's always so much Bruce Wayne in all the movies we see. I want to, I've always wanted to see a Batman movie where he's actually Batman for most of the movie, and I would say he's Batman for like 90% of this movie. He's just this movie is a Batman movie. This isn't a Bruce Wayne and Batman movie. It is a straight up Batman movie. The fight scenes are all very well done. That just how they handle him gliding. I don't think I'm doing any spoilers by saying Batman glides through. Pretty much every Batman has glided through the air. The way they do it in this movie is that is pretty well done, and the grapple hooks. All that extra gear he has in his Bat Cave and all that other stuff, I just think is done probably almost better in this movie than any movie. Um, just did such a good job with it. Um, the 3 hours go by quick. A lot of people don't like the 3 hour movies, but if I really enjoy it, it's like Lord of the Rings or the Snyder Cut. You know, maybe 4 hours, but man, if it's a good movie, you know, if it keeps me engaged the whole movie, you know, that 3 hours just kind of flew by for me. Um, yeah, otherwise, you know, there's a couple things at the end that people are gonna be talking about. The biggest one that people are gonna be talking about, I wasn't all impressed with. It was kind of neat and expected. The big thing at the end of the movie, but um, the other the other big thing that I think a lot of people are gonna miss, that I'm really excited about with just kind of preludes and setting things up for the future. There's just a scene with Batman where he's down and out in the final scene, and they just set this thing up where it's obviously going to be in future movies, I'm just really excited about it. You know, there's a lot of elements of different stuff, like the Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, Catwoman series that it's in this. You know, not much. A lot of people say there's a lot of Long Halloween in it. There is a few things connected to Long Halloween, but not as much as you'd think. There is a little bit of Court of Owls in there, and there's you know, it does feel original though. For out of all the Batman movies we've had the Christopher Nolan that, you know, is so its own trilogy, and we've had you know, Batfleck, his version in the Schneider movies that is his own version, and this one really stands out as its own version. So that was really awesome. Like that we got another Batman. And I was a little afraid this is going to be a lot like Christian Bale, you know, just a little bit too much like him, and it's nothing like him. So it was just a really enjoyable Batman flick. I can't wait to see what the future brings for the franchise. Unfortunately, of course, we're gonna have 3 years before that happens, I'm sure. But other than that, you don't. There is an after credit scene. Most of the time, if it's a good after credit scene, of course, I would say stop for it. You know, stay for it, and then even if it's a worthless, you know, it's kind of a throwaway after credit scene, I would say, you know, that's just up to you guys if you want to see a after credit scene that doesn't really do much. The after credit scene for Batman, you don't need to stay for it all. I honestly wish I wouldn't have stayed for it. It wasn't. It's not got anything going on, but it's kind of a big waste of time. It's better just to Google it afterwards and catch somebody spoiler review of it. I mean, even I saw it, and I still got to watch a spoiler review of it just to see what's going on, what's actually going on. But otherwise, yeah, like I said, you know, it feels like a seven. You know, it feels like the movie Seven mixed in with the Batman universe, and it was just good. I'm very very pleased with it. So I figured it would be. Matt Reeves is a great filmmaker, and although I think the cast is a really solid cast, so. But enough of that rambling on about how much I like that movie. We have this setup here that's supposed to be a subway setup, and I think it comes across a little bit, but the back is just not lighting up like I wanted to in my final picture. I may have to toy with it a little bit before having my final picture, but I think maybe you can tell what it is. It's still a cool setup. It's still a cool scene, so whatever. But basically, we just have a bunch of the you know, just a bunch of goons with you know, clown makeup on. You kind of saw that in the commercial, in the trailers for you know, the Batman. It wasn't really as clownish, but these people are painted up in kind of war paint or whatever. But just kind of playing off that from the movie itself and getting a cool shot in with Batman and these goons with their clown heads. And those are all Nightmare Before Christmas except for the Mad Hatter face. But it works really well for this. So, but anyways, you know what? This video is going to be super long, so I'm just going to cut it off at the 2 pictures plus the third one I forgot to make a video about, and probably just label this the Batman review or something like that, this video. But otherwise, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. We'll see you at the next video. Check out the description of the video for my Instagram and Facebook page, links for all my mini-made pictures, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye now.